Hello YouTube, this is my first YouTube video. I'm doing a deck profile of my main premium deck, and that is Grey Ninja. Starter, Blackboard Parrot. V starter, so when rolled upon, draw a card, get a ticket. Next up, Grade 3s. So I play 4 Holy Great Sage of Black Shadows Isabel. On ride, if Soul Blast 1, mill a card. If you mill a trigger, add it to hand. If you mill a normal unit, plus 15k, and its other skill is continuous Vanguard. If my opponent's grade 3 or greater, for the rest, both your mill effects activate. So it doesn't. So once I ride in going second, it doesn't matter what grade you. It doesn't matter what I mill. It will always get in my hand. I play 2 Mary Martins for the retire combo used with Isabel and Almirage. I play 2 Talented Rhinos for the finishing combo of Zoa Rhino Monoculus, so it's my finishing card. Can use it in other situations, but mainly use there. And my grade 3 searchable restander being Amazing Professor Big Belly. It's nice because it restands, but it's not as good as Crown in some situations, but it's nice because it's searchable as well. So I play 4 Compass Line for my grade 2s. Early retire for my own rearguard is good. 11k body, better, so I can 5-guard stuff because the deck runs a lot of 5k shields, so I need to compensate for that by having a big Vanguard. 3 Ground Tigers, so the 4th is the Big Belly. Though Big Belly doesn't give me a draw like Crown does, Crown is not searchable at all. I could probably draw into it, but it's not searchable at all, so I just played at 3 for that value alone. 3 Hamiko. I need to see heals, so looking at top 2, picking a heal, so that nice Isabel, Mill, the XL2 draws me a card, so hopefully by the time I hit grade 3 I will have 1 heal in hand. Binoculars helps with this as well. If I mill a normal unit I get to draw. The deck is running a lot of Counter Blast and Soul Blast, so I do need to compensate for it somehow. I play 4 Mixabro for the early grade 3 search. I need it, because if you don't hit Isabel, you're not in the right target, so you probably will lose. 3 Molecular Tiger helps the win con and can set up like great plays. 3 Label Pangolin for the counter charge and soul charge, because I counter blast and soul blast a lot. Like I said, 5k shields. And then 2 Tank Mouse, 6k first, 6k base versus Murakumo, attack under, and also skill for Managama, the second Managama shred, so that I can add anything that Managama mills to my hand. If I mill a trigger, if I mill a heal, most importantly. 4 draw PGs, because it's the best. I play 8 crits, 4 Go to Soul crits that give 10k Vanguard and draw a card. 10k triggers, 15k shields, 2 stride crits, 15k shield, 10k triggers, and 2 10k shields, 5k crits. For the Go to Soul, because I need soul. The stride crits are nice as well, because a lot of the time you don't want to stride using any of these, because win con retires a column and restands something that could be huge. So instead, dropping one of these for it is just so much nicer. And last of the main deck are my heal triggers, being 4 Koala. So instead of the 10k heals, I play 5k counter charges, because a lot of the time, I'm not drive checking them, a lot of the time they will be added to hand via like Isabel or Tank Mouse and Managama, so that way, but anyway, they're used for my excessive counter blasts and soul blasts, so I have a way to counter those problems. For the G Zone, 2 Premium Collection 1 Managamas. So Canvas 1 mill 4 if it's a normal unit, plus 10k to a unit, and for every trigger +1 drive to Vanguard. So this makes it so I can, if I mill a trigger, type with tank mouse, and that way I can add that card to my hand. Plus it makes units big, and this, if I get more than 4 drives, it's just nice hand advantage. 2 Bloral, good late game, good early game, mid game even. Early game it's fine, I guess. It's not great first stride, but not as good as Mag Armor. However, like if you know your opponent wants damage, you can go into this and then poke them just for a lot, and then you'll just draw 4 casually. 2 Old Mag Armor, this is for finishing combos with Rhino. So if I have a Rhino on an Excel circle, or XL2, because it's the only one I go to. If I have Rhino on XL2, use this skill, +1, flip up a copy, 4K. Rhino then hits success, so given on 4K, so Rhino's 24, and when it attacks the Vanguard, if its power is 20k or greater, your opponent cannot call grade 1s or greater, and Rhino says no grade 0s, so they can only intercept in G-Guard really. So if you've seen G-Guards, or if you just attack a Vanguard, hope for crits, beef it up, and if you have multiple restanders, and Rhino's just going to be a big problem for the opponent. Next up, 1 Affank for Kagero, Narakawa matchups. Can't deal with them, you just go into this. 1 of the new stride, that way stuff can get huge and I can flip up cards and revalue the situation. It doesn't really happen unless I've played a label prior, so I can fill up my soul. Megaloma doesn't really come up, but it's just there for possible free stride, but I don't know, I'd never go into it. Zoa, Wincon, best card in the G-Zone, better than whatever this is. 2 Spangles for my G-Guards, so I get to counterblast draw cards, and that's just too good. 1 Ardillo, 10k shield if I have 3 open Rayguard circles. Happens on occasion when I don't have, or after I use a Bloral. Also can retire as many Rayguards as I want from my side, so if it comes up I can just make a 25k shield instantly. Almirage for the retire combo with Martin, so Almirage to +1, call on Martin from hand with Almirage skill. Martin skill can +1, soul +1, mill a card. If it's trigger, I get to retire that my opponent's column, but it doesn't matter if my Vanguard's Isabel anyway. Senkapoka, can +1, target the Vanguard and Rayguard, they gain 4k for every open Rayguard circle I have. And if the Rayguard exceeds 20, I get to draw cards, so it just makes my Vanguard beefy, and it's a quick way to build up numbers if I don't have the cards in hand. And my last card is Kundalini because I need the counter charge, as I've said all this video. Alright, thank you. If you like the video, like it, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.